I've seen like one episode, I think.
I just remember, and I don't know if this is the Japanese. I don't know if I've ever seen the Japanese opening, but I just remember the opening that we got when we had it on Toonami. It was like big O, big O, big O.
Dude, I love that shit.
I gotta find that YouTube clip. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Anime Summit Podcast. I'm your favorite host, Sam the Mom, and with me I have that time I got reincarnated as a Nick.
It's a terrible day for rain.
It's not raining.
Yes, it is.
Spoiler tag right here.
That took us like 4 tries.
It took us like 2.5. It's fine.
Yeah.
We
wasted all that film. We wasted all our film reel.
You wasted all the film. Shit.
This come out your paycheck.
All right. Deducting from your pay. Actually, you know what? It's fine, dude. We'll just deduct it from Smokey's. It's not like he does anything.
Fucking Smokey. He makes too much money anyway.
He makes too much money. It's funny because we always yell at him to get a job, and then he has one, and then now we're telling him, you're fired. Yo, later in the episode, though, we're going to talk about rainy day anime. What's the best rainy day anime? What's a good rainy day anime? What do you watch on a rainy day? You know, it's spring. The last, like, where me and Nick live, it's been raining.
Yeah, we've had massive floods and natural disasters, so we figured, why not do a rainy day episode?
Natural disasters.
Yeah, like the whole middle of the country is just fucked right now.
Oh yeah,
so.
dude. Seriously, that's yeah.
Once you clear out your basement and get an entire new home, then it's fine. Then you can watch anime.
Disaster relief is such a crazy thing. I don't know. Anyway,
dude, flooding is crazy. I never realized how damaging that is. I'm like, oh, it's just a little water, right? It'll dry up.
Right?
Like, no, that's not that simple.
We've had floods here before, like.
Oh yeah. Our buddy Drew had his sump pump break, and he had to go buy one.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, because when the snow melts. Oh God. Sump pump. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about that. Sometimes things go to shit, or sometimes your plans go to shit because of the rain, and you're just like, man, what am I gonna do today? I was gonna go out to the beach, check out all the naked people. I was gonna go to the nudist beach.
Nudist the beach.
DTR. It's DTR, dude.
From Kill la Kill.
You're saying it wrong.
No,
it's
Nudist
DTR.
Beach from Kill la Kill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They ride the DTRs.
The hell's a DTR?
It's the machine that they're in. They're like fucking planking in the cockpit, kind of.
How do you know this shit?
DTR, dude. Okay, never mind.
Oh, that's like the gun, right?
No, it's the thing that's like the robot thing they ride. They look okay.
Oh yeah, it's like shaped like a sword or something.
They're naked. Everyone's naked.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just okay. I gotta rewatch Kill la Kill.
Everyone's naked. Oh, okay.
Look,
you're right.
All I know is I got my Fight Club Mako Nendoroid, and that's all I need.
Dude, Fight Club Mako is the best thing to happen to anime. I don't care what anyone says.
That literally brings me joy when I look at it. Just looking at it right now. I can even see her panties a little bit because she's above me.
It's got to make everything pervy right away. Okay, Kolka, calm down. Tight stomachs. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to talk about that later on. But really quick, we're going to take a break right here. Yeah, check that out for me, would you, please? And then also, of course...
And also check out Dollar Shave Club. Your balls too hairy? Join the Dollar Shave Club. For $1, you can scrape that smutch off there.
We don't have a sponsorship with Dollar Shave Club, but I'll tell you what. They got other stuff, too, like the One Wipe Charlies.
One Wipe Charlie. Dude, that's literally what Bill Burr says. Is that what they're called?
They're called One Wipe Charlie. Yeah, One Wipe
I thought that was like his colloquialism. I thought he was just making that up.
Well, maybe they named it that after his thing.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
But
One Wipe Charlie.
It's like this. They come in a little pack, and you just take it out, and you just one wipe, and you're good.
That's a wet wipe, right?
No, it's a straight up butt wipe. Yeah.
Dude, I needed one of those the other day.
Dude, go to Dollar Shave Club and order some, dude. Let's try it.
Although now, dude, I'm using I got this like shower head that like it's like a big like Dr. Octopus shower head. You know what I'm saying? Where you can like take the whole thing off and like just spray, just hose down directly on the hole. I squat down. And
Wait, just
hose.
Let me tell you,
a fire hose.
First of all, I'm glad you do that.
That shit works, dude. That's good. I feel fresh and clean.
You're supposed to shower like that. Thank you for doing that. First of all, let me just say that. Second, Danny is busy today with school again, so that's why it's just me and Nick, and that's why you're hearing us talking about showering our buttholes right now. Because whenever it's just me and Nick, we just fuck around all the time. Fucking hose right on my asshole.
Danny would have been like, "How do you clean your butt when there's always a dildo in there, Nick?" She's with us in spirit.
Shout out to Danny. No. Yeah. Anyway, so go fuck. Linkside.animesummit.net. Fucking Nick. Okay. Linkside.animesummit.net. You can find everything right there. Booyah, booyah, booyah. YouTube. And then Discord links right there. Pretty much join the Discord because that's where I am all the time. That's where me and Nick are all the time, pretty much. Even when we're at work, we try and get on it. So,
especially when I'm at work, I'm trying to find an excuse not to work.
I'm trying to find an excuse not to work. Better go take a dump for 10 minutes and just go on your phone. You really only needed like 2-3 minutes, but you're just like on your phone. And then like Twitter.
How do you
Instagram.
know that I do that? Are you following me?
No.
Dude, real talk. Where I work, it's one of those places where it's like the men's room is always busier than the women's room, right? So
shit. Yeah.
I walk in there one time and there's like everyone's just battle shitting. There's just battle shits. There's like every stall is taken up. People are pooping. I'm on Discord, chatting with fan listeners.
Dude, so if you want to talk to Nick while he's pooping, join the Discord. Twitter and Instagram is everything else right there. Also, go to patreon.com/anime summit. Become a patron today. Right now, we only got one tier for $1, but I do got to give special shout outs to 3 new patrons we've gained since last week. Shout out to Cade for becoming a $1 patron. Shout out to G Helmet for becoming a $3 patron. And shout out to Danny B for becoming a $5 patron. Thank you so much. Woo! It's fucking awesome, dude. That is super dope.
We're going to get our patron rewards set up.
We're about to get that shit figured out, like, soonish. And we're talking with Kolka about it and everything, too. So we're having a lot of conversations about how things are moving right now because I honestly didn't expect to get patrons already. So, like, but yeah, no, for real. Thank you so much. Shout out to you guys. So, thank you. That being said, though, let's move on to the main topic. Waifu and Husbando. Nick, tell them what it is.
The Waifu and Husbando are... I wrote them backwards, actually, because Akizuki Takao is actually the guy, and Yukino Yukari is the girl, and they're from Garden of Words, which I just finished an hour ago.
When did that movie come out?
2010, somewhere in there.
Oh,
Fuck,
okay.
I had it on my list.
After we do the decade
Let me look that up.
After we do
going.
the decade spotlight episode, we're going to have to do a movie decade
2013.
spotlight series.
Movie spotlight. You mean for the decade?
For the decade, yeah. Just all anime movies from 2010 to 2020.
We'll have to do that after everything else.
Yeah,
You actually got to start watching some TV shows too, Sam.
Stop piling it on. I know, seriously, I do. I'm gonna catch up to that. I might watch them tonight.
I'm not piling anything on. I just wrote a list, and you pick what you want from there.
You're always piling it on, and you're just slow down. Me and Nick are in that episode of I Love Lucy, where that's the chocolate factory and the conveyor belt's going too quick.
Oh, dude, that is. We need to post that on anime or on the Twitter.
Do it right now.
New anime season. Be like
me and Sam,
those chocolates.
Me and Nick right now. Me and Sam right now. Fucking, I'm the one stuffing all the chocolate in my mouth because I don't know where else to put it. I ran out of pocket space. But there you go. Garden of Words. Akazuki Takao, Yukino Yukari. That's what's up. So here's the main topic. What's the best rainy day anime you got right now? Okay, talking about rainy day anime because spring, clouds is here. It's rainy. You know, you had plans for the weekend. You was gonna go out with your homies, and you were gonna go to the beach, drink some beer. You were gonna go fishing. You were gonna go out on the boat, go out to the lake. You were gonna go party, have sex. I don't know. And then it just rains. It's so shitty. It's coming down real hard. It's got a storm maybe a little bit. And you're just like, man, shit. So you go home, and then you're just like, what do I do? I don't want to play fucking Clash Royale. I've been doing that for the past 5 hours. I don't want to play it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. So you
shout out to myself for getting 6K Champions League.
Shout out to myself. So you think, damn, I should watch this anime. What do you watch on a rainy day? That's the question that we're asking today.
Are we in the main topic now? Let me scroll down. Okay. Scroll down like 1 inch.
1 inch. Yeah, dude. Like, okay, so first of all,
what is a rainy day?
Let's define
Sam?
what a rainy day is.
It's a day when it rains.
It's a day when it rains, pretty much. It's a day
or
when
overcast. It could be cloudy too.
It could also be like a day where your plans get ruined. Like on Saturday night I was supposed to go to a party, and then it got canceled. Yeah. So me and Trisha came home and just like, you know, whatever. I watched some anime. She did some stuff. And, you know, it could be days like that too, because like that was my plan and they got canceled. But also, of course, there's many times where like it's just like it's shitty out. You know, I've been doing podcast work for a while, or you've been doing your work for a while, and you don't want to do it on a day off. It's like, what do you do? That's what a rainy day is. It's kind of like you don't know what to do. It's low energy. You want to pass the time.
And it's dark.
It's
preferably dark. If it's the middle of the day and you open your blinds and it like blinds you, I use blind twice, but like, you know, that's not really rainy. It's got to be dark.
I think you're taking it too literal.
It literally has to be raining, Sam.
Okay, maybe.
Or maybe cloudy.
The reason is because, you know, a lot of the time the weather can ruin your plans. You know, the weather fucks up your plans, especially when it's so nice out right now. But yeah, I mean,
either that or you're crippling depression or anxiety. That'll ruin your plans too. So
that too.
Anime for those.
Anime for
same little bucket there.
So what's the difference between rainy day and comfort food? That's the question.
Like, so comfort food anime is like you can pick literally anything.
Okay.
And you can watch it on a sunny day. You can watch it when you're in a good mood. You're like, shit, I just want to watch this while I eat breakfast or something. It can be action. It could be high energy. A lot of times it's like a show you saw as a kid. That type of thing.
Yeah.
Rainy day anime, like you said earlier, is more low energy.
You want to pass the time.
It could be relaxed. It could be a little even sad, you know?
Yeah.
Could make you want to die, like Technolize.
I would say, too, like, on a rainy day, if you're having a rainy day, because a lot of times you don't always have to be sad on a rainy day. Can be like, you want to pass the time, you know, you want to figure out something to do because your shit got fucked up by the rain or by your plans getting canceled, right? So it's like, one could say you could go to your comfort food anime to like pass the time.
They can overlap. There's some overlap, yes.
There's some overlap, yeah. But yeah. So, I mean, now you're probably saying, well, Sam and Nick, you guys are a bunch of doofuses. Couldn't you just consider any anime a rainy day anime?
Well, and here's the way I look at it. It's like, look, when you're in a bad mood or you're sad or whatever, you listen to sad music, right? You're not listening to like happy music, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Same mood right there. So you try to match the mood to the show. So you're not watching Lucky Star on a rainy day. That's basically my version of it.
I kind of feel you on that. I feel especially like the music example is probably the best example. For me, it's kind of like that, or I just want to pass the time. You know what I mean? Because it's like, but like, I think there's definitely anime out there that definitely can't be rainy day anime. Like, you can't just watch it to, like, get through the day.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain animes out there, a lot of them, where it's like, no, if I'm going to watch this, I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to plan a day to watch it. You know what I mean? Rainy day anime for me is more like, you didn't know your shit was going to get fucked up, so what do you do with the rest of your day? And now you're sad.
You said it like 4 times.
Well, you know what I mean. That's what I'm trying to tell you what I'm saying because you're saying
I know. I understand.
I don't think you get it because you're saying that it has to be like winter outside or something for it to be
It has to be
Depressing.
But I'm saying like Evangelion, right? That's a bad example. Just for that's a bad example for sure. If I'm gonna watch something like that, I want to plan that shit. Like,
I don't know. You could watch it if it's like you could watch certain episodes on a rainy day,
that's true.
or if it's like storming.
That's true.
But like the whole show overall, maybe not.
I would say like horrors too. Like horrors are definitely not.
Yeah.
Well,
So like a lot of dramas and like thrillers, action adventures.
There's
like,
a lot of action adventures out there that are definitely not, and then there's
most
some
of
that
the
are.
Satoshi Kon movies, if not all of them, I would not put in this category.
Unless you're just trying to watch a movie. I don't know. But, like, I would not put him in that. I would definitely not put Paranoia Agent in this category, for sure. Like,
yeah, or like Paprika, which I haven't seen yet, but from what I understand, it wouldn't really fit this mood.
I would favor, a Hosoda film on a rainy day over...
Yeah, Momo Hosoda, like Wolf Children, that could work. Makoto Shinkai, he's a really good one. Obviously, most of the Ghibli movies, like anything with Miyazaki. Maybe not a couple of the Takahata ones, like Grave of the Fireflies. Although maybe.
Oh God,
maybe.
No.
I don't know. That one's all. Yeah, that's a little too much mood. Great movie, but maybe doesn't quite fit the atmosphere.
The atmosphere.
Dude, My Neighbor Totoro, though, that's like a perfect one because especially the scene at the bus stop where they're waiting in the rain, you're like, shit, that's me.
Right.
So, yeah, we're just giving examples. So, like, genres that best lend themselves to rainy days.
I think what Nick said it pretty good earlier, like good, feel-good ones, maybe slice of life, maybe more somber ones, romance. Nick's got that written down, romance. I would say movies, movies that make you feel good or that are easy watches. Like we said earlier, like I would favor a Hosoda film over, I definitely wouldn't watch something like, I don't know, maybe the first Ghost in the Shell movie I would watch on a rainy day, but not the second one.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell fits pretty well. Like Standalone Complex.
I would watch Standalone Complex on a rainy day.
That's like a really good rainy day one because it's dark, dude.
It's kind of dark. It's got
My only
action,
criteria is, are the colors dark?
Yeah. It's got action, but not like too much. It's got just enough, but it's also got like a lot of thinking, in it.
Yeah, it's very contemplative. That's what a rainy day is.
Yeah.
Sunny days are like energetic and, you're more impulsive, So you watch like Redline.
I would watch Redline on a rainy day.
Maybe. That one's also in space, so it can probably fit both. Space is dark.
I don't think it has to be dark. Like, I think you're crazy. It just has to be like...
It's just my arbitrary criteria.
I would watch... Redline, though, is like... Actually, Redline is so much of a crazy film that I kind of would like... I would probably plan that one.
Yeah, if you can time it so that the movie ends right when the rain ends, chef kiss emoji right there.
Chef kiss emoji.
That's perfect.
But, I mean, really, if it were me, I would probably go to, like, easy watches or things that are my comfort food anime or movies. I've been known to... Actually, when we did the Japan Animator Expo episode, I watched most of those on, like, a quote-unquote rainy day because it was just, like...
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Which one fit best?
Out of all the shorts?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of which ones were which, but
not me.
Yeah, that one's a mindfuck.
Just all of them together, like just like watching all of them. But I mean, if I had to pick certain ones to like go to, like
maybe Dragon Dentist.
Dragon Dentist is good. There was that one. There's a couple of them in there that are like, well, what's cool too is because if you watch them online, you can just skip, like whatever.
Yeah. There's like 30 of them or somewhere around there. We have a whole episode on these actually where we review each one. So
yeah.
Refer to that.
Yeah, go to that one. That's kind of an older one, a couple of years ago.
Ooh, there's one named On a Gloomy Night. Perfect.
Sex and Violence with Mach Speed is a good one.
Is that really rainy though? That's too fast. That's like panty and stocking level.
I mean, shit. I loved it. Like, I don't know. Like,
my favorite one is Boo Boo and Boobulina.
Boo Boo and Boobulina.
Remember that one?
I was just saying in terms of like watching them all together, like, you know.
Yeah.
Because like like time total, right? It's probably like a couple hours.
And one of them got made into Yuri on Ice, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
And the other, Dragon Dentist, was also an OVA.
And then Sex and Violence with Mach Speed made it into like Luluko or whatever.
Yeah, that one is like Imaishi incarnate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's like a couple Evangelion ones that were like weird. But then there was a Pat Labor thing in it too.
Pat Labor.
Fucking Quokka. Anyway. Yeah, dog. I mean, so Nick, since you're the one who's tripping, what do you like on a day like, let's say tomorrow, you have tomorrow off, you're gonna go to the gym, maybe you're gonna go play some Magic, but then right when you go to the gym, but then right when you get out of the gym, it starts raining all hard and all stupid. What do? You go home, what do you watch?
Ooh. Well, if I'm gonna rewatch something, depends on the mood. I might just pop in Cowboy Bebop. That's like we could mention Cowboy Bebop on like every single podcast episode and it would be relevant. I
don't disagree, yeah.
That's a low hanging fruit, but like one of them that we haven't mentioned in a while is Hibine Renmei. That's a good rainy day anime because it's like dark, there's rainy scenes in it, it's very contemplative. It's mysterious too. So it's like shrouded in like uncertainty and kind of like a rainy day. And it fits the mood too. It's like really kind of somber, and at the same time it's like cathartic. So like hopefully when you finish, the rain will be done and you'll get like this huge like boost right after the end of that. Cuz you remember the end of it, right? How that ended up?
Yeah.
It was really good, that ending. Well, yeah, Hibine Renmei, that's a good one I would mention. Obviously I just finished Garden of Words today. So as I mentioned earlier, that's a good one too. Like maybe in the morning. I think that's like more of a morning rain type of movie, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like ASMR.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are a few off the top of my head. Again, like Ghost in the Shell, that's a good one too. So yeah, just like as far as like a rewatch. Another one that Mac would probably mention is Razafon. That one really makes me feel like a rainy day, like especially with the music and like the weird sound effects and stuff from that show and like the atmosphere of it.
Razambonium is what Mac would say. Razambonium.
Yeah.
I would say Hibine Renmei is actually a good one. I almost kind of want to rewatch it now that you mention it. But like
that's one that that's a show that you have to be in the mood for it. But if it's like raining and it's like setting the mood perfectly, then it's like boom, that's all you need.
I also think, and I didn't think about this one until now, but Wolf's Rain. That's a...
Wolf's Rain?
Yeah, Wolf's Rain.
Yeah, that's one I haven't seen yet. I've heard a lot about it, though.
I mean, it gets pretty intense, but I mean, I feel like that's still a perfect anime to watch. Like, it kind of keeps you hanging on the edge at some points. Also,
yeah,
dude,
I heard that one gets pretty dark.
Also, like, animes that are episodic, like Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo. But also, dude, one that I didn't think about until just now, Kino's Journey.
Yeah, Kino's Journey. That's a good one.
Dude.
Because it's almost Yashike a little bit. It's like dystopian Yashike where you're scared at the same time.
And it's a little thought-provoking, you know? Like...
Yeah.
When you're staying at home and you got a chance to think about shit and how you're kind of somber and kind of in a rainy mood. I think that's a good one. I still need to finish the new one. I never finished the new one.
But yeah, I didn't either. I got busy.
I don't know. I wasn't into it. Maybe it's because I was spoiled by the original, because we reviewed the original one.
And I think they did a few new stories in the new one as well.
There's a couple different things, yeah, that weren't in the original. But I don't know. I really liked. There's something about the original that's got this charm to it that I really like.
Yeah, I agree. One that I would recommend to you is Kaiba, which I keep mentioning, from Masaki Yuasa. That one has
that's right. Yeah.
The perfect rainy day mood. It's like really. I don't want to keep using all the same words, but it really like fits that mood. Yeah. I should have like a word bank of like what's the synonym for mood. But just the way that especially the first half of the show is like directed and plays out. It really makes you think a lot, you know. And it's kind of sad too a little bit, but also cathartic at the same time, and especially for you, like I think you would really enjoy that on like a slower day. You don't want to watch it. It's not like a rainy day again. Like we didn't mention this earlier, but I think a rainy day is something you watch kind of alone, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe with like one other person or something.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
like so that's why I didn't say Red Line or Attack on Titan. Those are like party anime.
Yeah,
that's
what I was saying
together,
earlier. Is like I'd
hype.
probably plan that one and like show it to friends. Or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
You know, but yeah. No, I feel that. I also feel. God, now I want to watch Kino's Journey again. But like, also feel like too like some great rainy day animes could be ones that are kind of mindless. You know, so like earlier we said slice of life. I think like Nichijou or even Nichi Bros, or even Dragon Maid. Nick said After the Rain is a good one too, because that's like that one I wouldn't say mindless, but it's easy. It's an easy watch, but it keeps you kind of hanging on because you want to know.
That one's a little more heavy rain. So like Nichijou is more light rain. You know, it's like Garden of Words, light rain.
Right.
After the Rain, heavy rain.
Right.
Technolize, torrential downpour.
I would also say a good rainy day anime is one where it's like an anime that you want to tackle that you tried to once before, but it was overwhelming. So maybe like Nick's got Legend of the Galactic Heroes on here.
Oh God, yeah.
But
it's just because of like the space reminded me of it, and it's very talky and like thinky.
And Initial D is a good one because that's also kind of mindless a little bit, but there's
dude,
a lot of it.
Initial D is perfect because it's at nighttime, dude.
And there's a lot of it. There's a lot of episodes too. So
yeah, and that one's pretty mindless too. Like you can just kind of plow through Initial D.
Yeah.
That's a good dub. You can just throw that on. You may even get a little work done while you're watching it or whatever. You know, easy.
I want to rewatch Initial D now. No lie. But also, like Nick pointed out earlier, like in terms of like somber, kind of darker, kind of like sci-fi stuff. Like Giant Robo was one Nick mentioned. Maybe also the Big O, because the Big O, a lot of it is like really dark colors and nighttime and thought-provoking. And it's kind of episodic in the beginning. Like the first half of it's pretty episodic, and then the second half, in the beginning of the second half, it's episodic too.
I really need to watch Big O.
God, I can't believe that you and Mac, like y'all need to.
I've seen like one episode, I think.
I just remember, and I don't know if this is the Japanese. I don't know if I've ever seen the Japanese opening, but I just remember the opening that we got when we had it on Toonami was like Big O, Big O, Big O.
Dude, I love that shit.
I gotta find that YouTube clip. But no, like that's actually a good one. Fucking, it's like the colors are really dark, and like the art style is inspired by the guy who did the Batman the animated series.
I was gonna say Batman animated series. Did they animate it on black paper?
God, that'd be
because I think that's what they did for Batman the animated series. Like they used black paper apparently.
They did like a black background too. Yeah, it's the same one for Batman Beyond, I believe. They did that too, and they would put the cel shaded cityscapes and everything over that, and then it would have like a black and a red background. Freaking God, Batman Beyond is sick. Batman Beyond is a good rainy day anime. Anyway,
that's what I'm saying.
I watched the first episode of Aria today because Nick also recommended that to me.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm slowly roping everyone into Aria.
As a feel good show, like. I would love
the ultimate Yashike.
That's one of the few that, like, if I am feeling rainy day-ish on a rainy day and feeling kind of low mood and I want to feel good and feel better, then I would go to that. You know what I mean? Like, that's like if I didn't want to try and match the mood and I wanted to feel better instead, I would watch that or Dragon Maid for sure. You know what I'm saying?
And those are perfect in like short bursts. Like you're not going to spend an entire day watching Aria. Maybe, but not as much.
There's
like
40, 50 some episodes too, because there's 3 different.
Yeah,
seasons,
and that show it also lends itself more to like, you know, a slow drip of Aria because you don't want to do too much. It's like eating too much cake, and then Moogie steals your strawberry.
What about movies? What would you do for movies? Would you do a Ghibli marathon?
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Any Miyazaki Ghibli movie. And
Not
then as far as
Takahata.
the Takahata ones, I would say Only Yesterday is a good one. That one's actually kind of perfect for a rainy day.
Only Yesterday.
But as far as like the Miyazaki ones, let's see. I think Totoro would be like my first choice probably, or Spirited Away. I think Princess Mononoke is a little bit.
I think
it's a little too intense.
A little too intense. Yeah, there's a little too much.
Ponyo is really good because it's like literally the fucking ocean. They get like a tsunami.
I would say Pompoko is a good one because Pompoko is kind of a, even though it's funny,
the nutsack one.
Even though it's funny and cute, it's also kind of like sad and somber a little bit because like it's these raccoons losing their home. Plus, it's really long, and plus there's like a narrator.
Can't like say somber without Sam.
You can't say somber, yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. Fucking, but no, like, and there's like a narrator, so it's like someone telling you a story while you're watching it, and you're relaxing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know, fucking Tanukis, dude.
I agree. Like the Tanukis, that would be the time that I would watch that, is like on a slow, dreary day. The other one, this one could pretty much be watched at any time, but Kiki's Delivery Service, because there is like the rainy scene in the movie directly that's like a literal rainy day. And then
there's
also
that whole part in that movie where like she starts losing her power, she gets sick.
Yeah, it's the themes of like she's trying to like find who she is and all that.
And maybe the rainy day you're having is that part of the film, and you want to watch her get back up, and then you can get back up and then go do shit when the rain stops.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's a perfect idea, dude. Hell yeah. I want to watch that movie again just to watch it right now. But
I fucking love Kiki's Delivery Service.
Yeah, I honestly, that's probably God. I know we've done the whole Ghibli series already, but like,
well, we actually technically haven't, because we haven't done Nausicaa or Castle of Cagliostro.
That's true.
But those aren't Studio Ghibli, but they are Miyazaki. So, and then I think we had like one snafu with one of our episodes that didn't upload.
It didn't go to YouTube, but it's on the feed. Yeah, but like,
okay.
It didn't
we'll
go to YouTube
double check
for some
that.
reason. But yeah, dog. I would say Kiki's Delivery Service, Pompoko, Totoro, Howl's Moving Castle. I think too. That one gets a
good
lot
one
of
too. Yeah.
That one gets a lot of haterade. I don't know why. But.
No, it's one of those things. It's like the Rotten Critic or the Rotten Tomatoes are like way off from the audience score, because all the critics are like, blah blah blah, turn my nose up, and then all the audience is like, yeah.
Right.
So,
but also like, and I'll move away from the movies here in a second, but like, some other ones I thought of are Digimon the movie and Pokemon the first movie. Both of those for sure. Like, Pokemon the first movie is just like, first of all, it's raining the whole entire fucking movie. Like, except for the very beginning and the very end. But like, it's got that movie is actually particularly kind of dark in like a somber way. The atmosphere is dark, and you have this all-powerful Pokemon making the rules, and you're just like, what the fuck is this shit? And Ash is trying to be like, it's not like that, and then whatever. And then there's Digimon the movie, where you think everything is going to shit, and then the Digidestin come and save the day, and it's awesome, and you feel good about it. But also because they're movies and they're easy to watch, I think. And plus that hits you in like the childhoods, it hits you right in the childhoods.
Hits you right in the balls.
Right in the childhood balls.
Or the lady balls.
And like, yeah, I think a lot of films, like I said earlier, Hosoda films. But also too, what I was trying to tell Nick last night when we were talking about it was, there's like, I know when I was a kid, especially, and I like, I say this a million times, so take a shot when you hear this, sorry. But like, all the tapes I have are mostly like OVA animes, right? And when I was a kid and my friends couldn't hang out, or it was raining outside, or the weather was bad, or I didn't have much to do and Sudi was being a dickhead, I would just like pop in one of these tapes and just watch it. Because like, an OVA was like 2 to 4 to maybe 5 episodes, and I could kill 2-3 hours watching basically a whole series, and it was awesome.
Yeah, and the OVAs like in the 80s, early 90s had really high budgets, like outrageously high, because they're just throwing money around.
Right.
That doesn't
and
really
I don't want to
anymore.
say I don't want to say all OVAs or any of them, because there's obviously a bunch of them out there where it's kind of like, you definitely have to be in the mood or plan to watch those with some homies. But like, if off the top of my head, some that I can think of are like 801 TTS Airbats, which is kind of like a slice of life comedy. It takes place like at a tactical flight airbase. And then Rune Explorers, which is like a fantasy. It's like almost kind of JRPG-ish in a way. Black Rock Shooter, I wouldn't say. I would say
Is
if
that
you
an
want...
OVA or a TV series?
Well, there's an 8-episode... I guess it would count as it. I thought I said it said OVA, but it's 8 episodes. Then there's also another OVA that's like 2 episodes. But like, if you're gonna watch the 8-episode one, you'd probably want to plan that and not watch that on a rainy day. I don't think, even though it might be perfect for a rainy day because it actually is like kind of thought provoking and kind of depressing and very somber. Even though it has a lot of action in it, the scenes where the action take place in kind of like this really surreal Madoka Magica witchy type world, you know? So like,
Oh yeah.
But I would even like as long as we're talking about like short things like that though, like Nick mentioned Fooly Cooly was also a good one. Fooly Cooly is perfect.
Yeah, we didn't mention that one yet, but we wrote it on the show sheet.
I was
Fooly
just
Cooly
talking
is really is like good for any occasion. I think that's the most rewatched anime I've have on my list.
That's like The Office. It's like
No, it's better than The Office, Sam. How dare you?
Sorry.
You can't be a basic bitch and like Fooly Cooly. You got to be a cool kid.
You gotta be a cool kid, and like Fooly Cooly alternative also.
Oh God. Wait, which one was a really bad one? Progressive. That was the bad
Progressive
one. Right?
was the bad one, yeah.
Alternative was just like, meh. It was fine. But yeah, Fooly Cooly, because like it deals with the coming of age story, a bunch of other themes of like trying to find their place and everything, and like just the way that it's shot and edited, especially with the music, is really kind of uplifting, but not too like happy-go-lucky. But it's like uplifting in like a bittersweet way, right?
Yeah.
So that's what Rain reminds me of.
It's also
I fucking love
thought-provoking,
The Rain,
but
by the way.
super hilarious and easy to watch.
Yeah. It has funny scenes as well. Yeah.
For sure, dude.
So one thing that I noticed while looking through my list is I was going to talk about Kara no Kyokai, and I'm like, wait, why did I like Kara no Kyokai so much? Yuki Kadra, the musician, she has done so many rainy day anime. It's not even funny. She's a dot hack, Al Noah Zero, Arslan Senki, Bakano. I was going to mention that. Eve no Jikan. We have the entire Fate series, or most of it, half of it. Kimetsu no Yaiba, that's airing right now, I believe. What else
Demon
we got?
Slayer, yeah.
Madoka Magica. You can watch any of those on a rainy day and just have a blast. Oh, Sora no Woto. So this is something that might show up in our decade spotlight. We haven't done the spotlight, but as it may or may not make our list. The Sound of the Sky short series. That's a good one too, because it's kind of like Aria in a way, but more music based. Like these girls are basically guarding this like military base, and it's like kind of like a post-apocalyptic scenario, but it's also very peaceful at the same time. But yeah, anyway, that's a good one too. And again, this is all Yuki Kadra, so if you find her work, pop that in on a rainy day. Really great soundtracks.
Yuki Kadra will hook it up for you on a rainy day.
I listen to the Kara no Kyokai soundtrack like at least once a month. Like I just sit there and close my eyes and I'm like, yeah, movie 5. Dude, you would love that. You would love those movies, Sam. Kara no Kyokai. I got to make you watch those someday. Unfortunately, they're not part of this decade. So, well, some of them are, but I think, or maybe one of them is.
You got me on Aria, so now you gotta wait. You gotta wait.
Yeah. No, this is like your jam, though. You would love this shit. It's about a girl named Shiki who has like these eyes of what is it, death perception, and she's like basically super powerful. She has to fight off these supernatural demons and monsters and stuff, and it's great soundtrack, a little bit of romance in there. Anyway, great little movie series, especially number 5.
For sure. I would say too, like in terms of like little movie series, so Digimon Adventure Try if you're a Digimon fan. Those are perfect, I think. But if you're not a Digimon fan, then nah. But like,
I think I only watched the first Digimon Adventure Try.
I haven't seen like the last two, but like it's crazy. It gets crazy, especially if you're a Digimon fan. The animation doesn't like live up to like what I expected, because I expected the animation to be like crazy for some reason. Maybe I overestimated, but it still looks good. It still looks okay. So what are you saying right now? What are you saying? It sounds like, because we just named off, I think, too many anime.
Yeah. A smorgasbord of anime.
Here's a charcuterie board of every anime ever. I think there's more anime that can be rainy day than not. I think there's only a few that could not be.
No, I don't necessarily. Well, yeah, because a lot of times you watch anime on a rainy day, but we could do another episode, though. The opposite of rainy, sunny day anime. Get hype.
Get hype. We should do a top 5 to show your homies who aren't into anime. Top 5 anime to show your casual homies. We should do that.
The one rule about rainy day anime: you're not allowed to watch beach episodes.
You can't watch. Nope, no beach episodes.
Makes you feel bad.
Makes you feel bad that you're not at the beach right now. That's the point.
Although to be fair, if you watch them on a sunny day, you might be like, "Why aren't I at the beach?" But you could still go that day, right? You go later. You go after.
Here's the thing.
Then your stomach hurts because you ate ice cream, so you can't go.
If you're having, because you eat ice cream. Here's the thing. If you're watching an anime on a rainy day that has a beach episode coming up, you gotta skip that episode. Doesn't count. Skip it.
Think of us behind you with arms folded, giving disapproving glares.
Just like me and Nick, upside down, like frowns, just like shaking our heads like, mm-mm. Nope.
That's what I'm saying.
Can't be watching that shit on. You can't be watching that shit out here. You fucking it up for the rest of us.
You're ruining the mood.
Turn it off. Piece of shit.
It was so much funnier when you yell than when I yell.
That's me and Nick's job now. Fuck this podcast. We're just gonna go to your house and approve or disapprove of what you're watching. Oh, you're watching the new Berserk? Mm-mm. Son.
No, you don't.
In this house, we don't watch that one.
In this house, we only watch classics. Clap, clap, clap.
Clap, clap.
How do you do it? It's like, in this house, we only watch classics.
Shout out to Nick for doing it right. Listen, that's going to be our thing now. We're just going to go to your house and be like, what do you fuck? What is this shit? What is this? Attack on Titan Season 2? Turn that shit off right now, you son of a bitch. Season 2? More like Season Poo. Am I right?
Speaking of poo, Elno Zero Season Poo. Am I right?
Am I right?
Dude, have you heard about that one? Where like the ending of Season 1, I don't want to spoil it, but like the ending happened, right? And then Season 2 just fucking undoes the ending.
Oh, they like retcon it? Like
sort of, yeah. Let's just say a lot of plot armor is involved.
God.
Yeah, I've only seen like an episode of it, but I do want to watch that one time just to plus like the main character in that show is just like he's just like a blank slate. Like he sucks.
Now, let me ask you this. Would you watch any Gundam on a rainy day?
Gundam. No, because it's too memey. It's like too funny. I'd be fucking laughing.
What about War in the Pocket?
Fucking Tomino, he like doesn't know how to write characters. Like he just has them yell random shit.
I would say this. War in the Pocket, Gundam
Maybe I haven't
Fighters,
seen that one yet.
The first
Gundam Thunderbolt. Gundam Thunderbolt. That has jazz.
Okay,
jazz is automatically
and fucking G Gundam, dude. You can watch G Gundam.
Take a shot. Sam mentioned G Gundam.
Take a shot. Burning Finger. Take a shot. No, sorry.
Burning Finger.
Do you like Shining Finger or Burning Finger better? Leave a comment below.
Those are two different fingers.
Because he had the Shining Gundam in the beginning, and then it got destroyed. So then he got the Burning Gundam.
Okay.
Yeah. You never seen G Gundam?
No, man, I ain't seen.
Somebody
that
make
shit.
it rain real quick so Nick can watch G Gundam.
I only watch classics in this house, Sam. I only watch classics.
I only watch real movies because I are Nick.
I was too busy watching Garzy's Wing. Sorry.
Get out of here with that. Or dude, you know what too? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like even though you and I both had a different kind of feel of what rainy day anime was, we still came to a consensus about what we could watch.
Except for Digimon. I'm not really into Digimon. In fact, fuck it. Fuck them.
Oh, speaking of mons, though,
why do I want digital monsters when I can have... What's the opposite of digital monsters? You know, real-life fleshies. Like Pokemons. Except for Porygon. He's not flesh.
Yeah, Porygon is also digital, isn't it? Like, isn't it like a computer?
He's a spy from Digimon.
It's a computer. Yeah, maybe. Fuck. Polymon. No, fucking I totally forgot to mention this, but like when me and Nick were talking about it, Pokemon not Pokemon the Origin. Pokemon the OVA. Yeah, Pokemon the Origin, right? The OVA where it's about Red.
Oh yeah, dude, I gotta get on that.
It's 4 episodes, and like if you grew up playing Red and Blue, that's your shit. Like you gotta watch it. Perfect for a rainy day. Just kill 2 hours real quick, or an hour and a half real quick, and just watch that. Seriously. Like, for real. Like I am 10 out of 10 recommend right now. Like for real. I would definitely watch that. I'll fucking watch that again with fucking, and then after you watch it, you show it to your homies. And be like, check this shit out. Watch this shit right now.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You know what, though? I'll tell you what.
Here's my... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that's all I got to say, pretty much.
I'm going to give one final thought. So here's my rainy day panacea. Here's how to cure your rainy day blues. You watch one episode of... I don't know which one you start with, but... You know how they had the Totoro and Grave of the Fireflies double feature?
Yeah.
Like way back when they came out, and they're like, which one do we show first? One of them is like horribly depressing, and the other is very uplifting. Well, you do the same thing with Aria and Technolize. You just alternate episodes. Just whiplash yourself.
Every 20 minutes, you'll be like, aw.
No, you're not saying aw. You're just you're like depressed space dandy, where you have like a cloud over you and you're like, I want to die.
Right. Never mind, life is good. Never mind, it sucks again.
I think that'd be a really fun experiment.
You just want to fuck up your emotions, just do what Nick said.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Just fuck your shit up. Oh my god. You know what? Maybe me and Nick are just fucking up. Maybe we don't know what we're talking about. So let us know what you guys would watch on a rainy day. Let us know what a rainy day is for you. Like, what's an example of a rainy day you've had recently, and what did you do that day? What anime did you watch, or did you even watch anime? Like, let's say take the most recent rainy day you had, and if you didn't watch anime that day, if you didn't do what you did that day instead, what anime would you watch? Let me know. Let us know, because I think me and Nick kind of went all over the place. Maybe we didn't really find out what the perfect rainy day anime was. If it were me, though, I would definitely go to like something episodic or easy to watch.
Mushishi. We haven't mentioned that one.
Mushishi.
We really need to.
That's
actually like literally the perfect rainy day anime, and we didn't mention it. I haven't finished it, that's why. So
there was a Reddit thread I posted where someone asked that question, and that was like a lot of the answers was Mushishi.
I've seen about 5 episodes of it. It has a good dub, good sub. Either way.
Good dub, good sub. Oh, Danny has a dub. Oh, she's not here.
Dub and Danny.
That
should be your Twitter name.
Danny the Dub. Dub the Danny. Dub and Danny. Danny is dubbing. Danny should dub.
Danny H.W. Bush.
She's gonna listen to this and hate it. She's gonna yell at you.
Oh,
talking, yeah, here talking shit.
And before Matt gets mad, Spice and Wolf. There, I wrote that on there.
Before Matt
I said the name.
Yeah, Matt,
actually,
calm down.
You know what? No. Just watch the first OP to Spice and Wolf. That's all you need.
There you go.
Tabi no Tachi or whatever. Yeah, there you go.
Yee. All right, so let us know what you guys are gonna do on a rainy day, okay? You know what? Because I would love to know. Maybe I'll add it to my list if I haven't seen it, or if I, sometimes I forget about shit I've seen, and it'll remind me what to do in the next rainy day, or next time some shit gets canceled or whatever, or when I'm feeling somber and kind of, seasonal.
Somber. You're always feeling somber though.
Seasonal affective disorder is a real thing, and
Som.
I do have it. So like, I could use
Somnol
that
affective disorder is another thing too.
Somnol affective. I like how like nicknames for you are just all animes, and mine is just all mental disorders. Like,
You're like Asuka getting attacked by the angel.
yeah, God, man, I got heavy anxiety right now. But no, seriously, let me know.
Yeah, I'm
okay?
really somgry right now.
Somgry?
Is that angry or hungry or I don't know.
Somgry. What the fuck? Oh man. All right, hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up on Discord, okay? Shout out to y'all, and shout out to the patrons again. G Helmet, Danny, and Kate. Thank you so much. But yeah, let us know what you do on a rainy day, what anime you watch. That being said, I've been Sam, that's been Nick, and we've been the Anime Summit Podcast.